BELOXXI Industries Limited. Brief documentary on the production process for the manufacturing of BELOXXI cream crackers. BELOXXI Industries Limited is an indigenous biscuit company with sole marketing dominant product, cream cracker. With an average yearly output of 22,000 metric tons of products, BELOXXI is in the lead of fast-growing food processing companies in Nigeria and sub-Saharan Africa. Our production technology is a modern and highly integrated system comprising digitalized procurement plan, raw materials inventory, modern warehousing management, and semi-automated processing lines. The operation is simply state-of-the-art, evident in our ultra-modern machineries and global standard practice.
Our operational sections include bulk handling and metering.
Input materials, example flour, are supplied in mass, that is, in tons. Delivering such food materials, hygienic food safe trucks are utilized in the fight. Using oil-free school compressor floor supplies are discharged through stainless steel pipe to the appropriate bag silo with inbuilt load cell of instantaneous display of weight through appropriate design algorithm on the programmable logic controller. Appropriate algorithm is installed in the programmable logic controller (PLC) for delivering of materials, example flour, water, to various mixers. The entire process is completely automated, thereby eliminating any possibility of contamination from foreign items. Next, mixing. Mixing involves blending of feed materials such that flour is hydrated to form a bulky sticking mass known as dough. The mixer is a high-speed general-purpose mixer driven by an inverter control from the programmable logic controller (PLC). Bulky materials are loaded automatically into the appropriate hopper in line with the installed control algorithm on the PLC at the solar panel, while less bulky materials are loaded manually in 3 different stages. A. Priming stage. Thorough homogenization of food materials, e.g. shortening, margarine, corn syrup, skimmed milk powder, etc. B. Chemical stage. Addition of leaven agents. C. Flour stage. Addition of flour. It takes an average of 22 minutes to complete a batch mix with an output of 600 kg of dough. Next, manufacturing. The objective of this section is to compact and gauge the mass of the dough into a sheet even thickness and at the full width of the plant with the desired shape and structure of dough pieces. The dough obtained from the mixing section is fed into a trolley, which is lifted automatically and emptied into a chopper using the top elevator. The top elevator chopper automatically feeds dough to sheeter upper at the appropriate thickener form installed sensor. Combination of gauge rollers roll the dough simultaneously till the desired thickness is obtained. The first roller rolls the dough to a sheet of 13.05 mm, after which the dough is passed through into a laminator. At the laminator, the dough is sheeted into 6 layers. This is the basic of cracker production, as this impacts the characteristic cracking ability after the dough is baked. The eliminated dough then moves through the conveyor belt to the second roller, which reduces the thickness of the dough sheet to 6.67 mm. The dough is passed through the third and fourth rollers that rolls it to 2.68 mm and 0.72 mm respectively. With a desired thickness of 0.72 mm, the dough sheet is passed through a triple conveyor, which relaxes the dough to avoid shrinkage on cutting. The dough then passes through the embosser and the cutter roller for embossing and cutting. The dough pieces with the desired shape and structure is conveyed through the swivel conveyor to the oven band for baking. while the off-cut, otherwise known as strap, which is not part of the desired pieces, moves through inclined conveyor to the scrap cross conveyor back to the upper for recycling. Next, baking. Baking ovens are hybrid Turner ovens, 60-meter long with 5 compartments. They have 3 zones of direct gas firing and 2 cyclothermic zones. In the direct gas firing zone, strip burners are suited above and below the baking band. These zones are for dog development with average temperature of 260 degrees Celsius. At the cyclothermic zone, conversion takes place inside the chamber and the heat is circulated through pipe bundles. These compartments are for baking and drying with average temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. The entire process of fire, air supply tracking of the oven band, is synchronized and controlled automatically by the Programmable Logic Controller (PLC). Dog pieces bake in transit as they traverse the 5 compartments in about 5 minutes. Next, oil spray. At the oil spray, biscuit is sprayed with vegetable oil. The various motors for spray, the wire mesh convoy, oil pumps and oil level sensor, as well as foam extraction fan, are all synchronized and controlled by the Programmable Logic Controller. The biscuit obtained has a golden yellow reflectance and enriched with vitamin A. Next, cooling conveyor. Spread biscuit passes through the cooling conveyor in 4 minutes and is cooled naturally before moving into the harvester. At the harvester, biscuit is stacked vertically and is conveyed onto the packing table for immediate packaging. Finally, packaging. Biscuit is fed normally in a cramp and load pattern from the harvesting line on the stacking table onto the vibrating magazine of the wrapping machine. Fed biscuit is wrapped automatically and coded accordingly. Wrapped biscuits are normally packed in cartons relative to the package size, that is, 72 packs for 21 package size, 24 packs and 12 packs for 100 gram and 200 gram package sizes, respectively. Biscuit cartons are arranged on pallets, 160 cartons on a pallet of 21 gram and 100 cartons of pallets of 100 gram and 200 gram. The pallets of biscuits are recorded and taken to the finished goods warehouse through the product exit units.